Hello, and welcome to the Thrive Mindset Podcast. I am so glad you are here with me. My name is Carrie Dahle, and I am your host. I am an entrepreneur, author, podcaster, manifester, and motivator. And I am on a mission to empower you to create the life of your dreams. If you are looking to up-level your life, relationships, finances, productivity, and success, you have come to the right place. I will share with you tools, resources, strategies, my failures, and my successes that have all helped me achieve the life of my dreams. It is my goal with this podcast to help you see your potential and empower you to create the life of your dreams. So let's get to it. Welcome to another episode of the Thrive Mindset Podcast. I'm Carrie Dahle, your host, and today we're going to delve into the fundamental truth that you can't manifest the life of your dreams if you don't believe it's possible. But before we dive into this topic, I want to ask that if you have been enjoying this podcast, that you like and you share with your friends and leave a comment. It helps support and fuel my mission to help you thrive. Thanks so much. So I just returned from an amazing trip to Europe with my daughter. It was her 21st birthday gift, and she had never traveled to Europe. So we spent 10 days traveling London and Paris, most of which was in Paris. And it was so much fun. But more than that, it was such a reminder to me that belief is such a huge part of manifesting your dreams. So let me explain. I realized something as I was walking around and spending time with her and not worrying at all about anything. I was not worried about my home back home. I was not worried about spending money. I was not worried about what we were doing or where we were going. I wasn't worried about my work. I knew that I would continue to make money while I was away. I wasn't worried about a darn thing. But as I looked around, I saw such a spread of people, right? I saw those who were clearly tourists and traveling and, looked stressed or upset. And I saw those that were doing whatever they wanted, not thinking, about it. I saw those who were just in the movement, but without feeling. They just kind of looked blank. And then I saw those who were struggling. And all of that, as I just sat and people watched at times, which is one of the joys of being in Paris, right? Sitting in a cafe, drinking a cup of coffee and just watching. And while I sat there watching people go by and just paying attention to their joys or discomfort or frustrations, I really had to sit and self-reflect a little bit about why it was that I could be sitting there happy, joyful, without a worry in the world, and why it was that I could be so sure that life was good today and life was going to be good every day. And what I came to understand during that moment was that I just have this fundamental belief. And I realized that not everyone has that. So I just want to share something about that today. I want to share with you about the power of belief because I believe that all of us can have that. Every single one of us. You just need to know how. And that's the whole point of this Thrive Mindset, right? The whole point is to give you the tools and the inspiration that you need in order to manifest your dreams. So picture this. You have a vision, a dream, a life that's beyond amazing. But there's a catch. To make it a reality, you need to believe it can happen. So here's the $1 million question. Do you believe in your dreams? Belief is the cornerstone of manifestation. It's this unwavering trust in your ability to turn your dreams into reality. And unfortunately, here's the kicker. If you don't believe it's possible, it won't happen. I need you all to stop saying that good things happen to Carrie, or good things happen to so-and-so, or that person's just lucky, or that person just has more resources. Because you too deserve all of that. And you too can have anything you dream. You just have to believe. And why is belief so important? Well, because belief is what sets your intentions in motion. It's the spark that ignites that fire of action within you. And when you truly believe in something, you align your thoughts and your emotions and your actions with that belief. and things change. Just think about it for a second. Think about any successful person you admire, because behind every achievement that they have done, that they have achieved, they have this core belief that they could do it, right? So think about it, like Oprah Winfrey with her empire. She believed she could do this, and she could believe she could do it her way. Or, Elon Musk with SpaceX, or that neighbor of yours who turned that hobby into this really cool business. Every one of those people that you see as successful, they all share one common trait, and that is an unwavering belief in their dreams. So if you don't have that belief, how do you cultivate it? How do you turn your disbelief into a belief of you can? Well, I say always start everything with gratitude, right? Everything with gratitude. Because if you can find the gratitude in the little things of your day, and you can find the gratitude in the big things, and you can find the gratitude in the bad things, well, that is where you start. And I know I sound like a broken record always, but gratitude is number one on my list. And then number two, I would say visualize your success. Close your eyes and see yourself living your dream life. What does it look like? What does it feel like? What does it sound like? The more vivid and detailed your visualization, the stronger your belief becomes. The more time you can spend seeing it, feeling it, and knowing what it's like, the more you're going to draw it to you. So set your alarm. My favorite times of day are 11:11 and 2:22. I have alarms set every single day for those 2 times a day. And most days I am able to stop at those times and just spend a few moments dreaming and seeing everything that I want in this life. And there's something about it, right? There's something about the excitement that comes with that. There's something about seeing it and feeling it and knowing. And when you do it over and over and over, you begin to believe. Like, you believe it's real. You believe you can do it. So spend the time visualizing, even if you think it's silly. It's worth every second. And then surround yourself with positivity, right? Stop, focusing on negative shows. Stop, spending time with negative people. Surround yourself. Limit that exposure to negativity and doubters, and surround yourself with people and resources that uplift you and inspire you. I think in the past, we've talked about how it's so easy to fall into negative talk when you are surrounding yourself with people who are always upset and always negative. But it's also contagious the other way, right? When you have people in your life who are excited and joyful and talk about good things instead of the bad, who focus on the positive and not the negative, well, that is catching, right? You too will find yourself doing the same thing. So seek that out. And when you have conversations or friendships that feel negative or drag you down, number one, try to change the conversation and make it positive. But if it doesn't seem to work, then just limit your time with those people. Limit your time and exposure to the things that are just dragging you down and aren't lifting you up and bringing you that positive energy. Another great thing you can do is to add affirmations to your daily practice. Incorporate positive affirmations and daily practices that reinforce your belief in your dreams. I have a chalkboard that I have sticky notes on, all that I sometimes change, but they have line after line after line of positive affirmations, reminding me of what I'm doing, reminding me of all that is possible, reminding me of who I am. And then I have, my affirmation cards that I draw from every day just to find inspiration there. I have things written down all over my house that are constantly affirming what I am doing and what I believe. And they're a great thing to look at and be reminded of when I'm just not quite feeling it. And then lastly, act as if it's already yours, right? Start taking actions as if your dream is already a reality. This not only reinforces your belief, but also accelerates your journey towards your dreams. So if you wanting to start a business Start the business. Like, take the steps. Stop saying, oh, I'm going to start a business, and start doing it. Like, start telling people, hey, I have this business that I'm working on. And if you have a dream of writing a book, well, stop saying you're going to write the book and just start writing. And when people ask you about your day and what you did that day, tell them, oh, I've been working on writing my book. And even if it was just a chapter, even if it was just a page, you did. That's exactly what you were doing. So start acting and behaving in a way that supports your dream. Stop putting it out into the future and claim it now. You are doing it. You are achieving your goals. You are doing that thing that you say you want to do. You're doing it now. So act like you are, and stop saying that one day, or stop saying that you will. Instead, you are. You are doing it. Remember, belief isn't just about dreaming. It's about knowing. It's about having faith in your abilities and the universe's willingness to conspire with you. Believe, and the universe will conspire to make it happen. Believe in yourself. I sure do. I know this episode was short and sweet today, but I just want to leave you with one thing. Your dreams are possible, and they're waiting for you to believe in them. So embrace the power of your belief and watch your life transform in ways you never thought possible. And thank you for joining me today. And I hope this was inspiring and a little helpful, and that you have been reminded that you can achieve your dreams. And above all else, remember that I believe in you, and you can manifest the life of your dreams.